Hello, Mini 2 ballet dancers. This is Miss Jen, and I'm going to lead you in class today. We are going to do primarily at our bar. If you do not have a bar at your house, like Miss Jen does, you can utilize a chair. You can utilize a countertop, or you could use a table, okay? We are gonna get started with some work at the bar and then some things at center today. Not gonna spend a ton of time across the floor. We'll do a little bit more of across the floor exercises next week in our live class on Zoom. All right, so we are gonna start facing our bar, and I'm gonna try to turn a little bit to the 45 so that you can still see. I have my hands at the bar, but I'm not gonna move straight side, just so that you're able to follow along with me, okay? So just similar to how we do at the bar, remember, and if moms and dads are helping you right now, you wanna make sure that you have a bar that allows you to have your elbows slightly bent. So we're not gonna be choked up on our bar too tight, but you also don't want your arms so far away from it that you can't hold on to it, okay? So we're gonna start with our right foot, and we're gonna press up and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, okay? We are going to plie, lift those heels up, 3, lower 4, repeat it, 5, heels up, and 7, and 8, reverse, up, bend those knees, heels go down, and straighten, and releve, bend the knees, heels down, and straighten. We're gonna take a releve, and hold it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now during that time, if you want to take those arms off the bar, you're more than welcome to, and play with your balance. You really want to make sure here that we are keeping our legs rotated out. We're really pressing our heels forward. So we're not going to sink on those pinky toes. We're going to keep our weight really strong up on those toes. All right? Again, finishing through that balance, okay? Let's try it with some music. Here we go. Down, right foot, up, down with the plie. Plie, heels lift, lengthen, nice and smooth again. Plie, lift those heels, tailbone under, lengthen, tummy's in, up, plie, heels down, releve, bend those knees, heels down, and lengthen. We're gonna go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do a little down and up, down. Keep those heels pushed forward, down, up, down, and up. Let's try to hold it. Take those arms up this time. Nice job at home. Good job, guys. And let's finish it. Good job. All right, now before we do too much else, I want us to stretch it out just a little bit, okay? So if you could pick up your left foot. Let's roll that ankle out, okay? We're not gonna do too much stretching on the floor. If you need some of that, maybe pause the video for a little bit and then come back and join us. All right, let's point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. So again, other side, just roll those ankles out now that we started moving a little bit, and take it the other direction. And we are going to press through those metatarsals all the way to your toes and flex it back, and a point and a flex and point and flex and point and flex. Not bad. Shake it out. I want you to reach those arms up over your head. Deep breath in. And exhale, go ahead and take it over. Place those hands on the floor. Go ahead and really release your head. So think about looking at the back of the room. We're going to bend those knees and straighten them. And bend those knees and straighten them. And let's just hang here. So if your hands can't touch the floor, remember, just like in class, you can grab a hold of the back of those ankles or your calf. You can also hold onto your elbows and kind of ragdoll. Just hang. You can do a little swing. Just want to feel the hamstring lengthening out. And plie. Let's roll it up all the way up. So what I would like for you to do right now is I want you to send your left leg all the way back. Okay, going into that runner's lunge. Like I said, if that little foot warm up and with the little plies and releve was not quite enough to get you warm, maybe you haven't moved a lot today, please, please, please take a little pause. Get your body moving and get the joints moving a little bit, and then come and stretch with us, okay? And let's go ahead and straighten that leg. And we're going to hold it for 5, 4. Really square those hips off. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop it down. And remember, as we are here, we're going to go ahead and drop that back leg. You want to make sure in the front leg, the knee is directly over top of that ankle. You should feel a deep stretch happening in that front hip flexor. And let's go ahead and straighten the front leg, stretching over. You can bend that back leg. We're not in a split yet. And we're going to go ahead and slide it out into that right split. Okay, really squaring your shoulders off, squaring those hips off, pointing those feet. Make sure we're breathing. We're going to hold it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake it out. Nice job. All right, let's make our way back up to standing. If you need to take something on the way, again, just pause us and join back in. We're going to step back with our Ralph side. So lengthening that leg all the way to the floor. It's reaching behind you, that back leg, even though you can't see Miss Jen's probably, oh, there you go. You want to make sure that back leg is nice and straight. Your hands can be all the way flat on the floor or on your fingertips. Again, that front leg, that knee is over top of our ankle. And let's straighten that back leg, pulling it in just a little bit. We're lengthening through both legs, right and left. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and drop it down, releasing the back knee on the floor again. Still that front knee is over top of your front ankle. And straightening the front leg, hanging over. And we're going to go ahead and slide into that left split, squaring those shoulders off, squaring your hips off, really stretching through those toes. Good job, guys. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Nice. Let's shake it out. All right, making your way up to your bar. Just like we've talked about in class before, now I will adjust my bar. We are going to work the right side first. So the left hand is going to be at the bar. Right hand is going to be working the right side of the body. So we have 5 and 6, port de bras 7 and 8. We will take demi and lengthen and demi and lengthen. We're going to grand plie, 2 and up, 2. Make sure we're taking all the time as we rise from that plie. Our hips are staying underneath our rib cage. Bellies are pulled up, not necessarily tucking your pelvis under, but everything's engaged, yeah? So you do want those hips underneath your ribs, not letting them push back, but also not tucking them too far forward. So pelvis right underneath us. From there, we are going to take a stretch forward, 2 and up, 2. We're going to tendu and out to second. We'll take demi and up and demi and lengthen. Grand plie, 2 and up for 2. Just like we've done at the studio, make sure we remember that in grand plie, what do our heels do? Exactly. Our heels are going to stay flat on the floor. So we're really going to make sure that as we do that grand plie, heels are staying down. From here, we're going to stretch towards the bar, 2 and lengthen, 2, reach away, lengthening that bottom arm down that leg, really stretching while our hips stay in place, making sure we're not shifting into that. We're lifting up out of our pelvis. And we're going to close to 5th. Okay, you might have to adjust a little bit because we're not really at the bar. Yeah, so when we come from here, we're going to adjust into 5th position, right foot in front. Hand's going to go to our hip for this one, okay? We'll take demi and up and demi and up. We're not going to do a grand plie in 5th position today, all right? We're just going to take those 2 demi plies, and then we're going to lift up into our releve. Yep, and from here, we are gonna rotate and take the other side. All right, let's get some plie music going for us. Here we go. Stretch it forward. Up. And up. Demi. And up. Demi. And up. Plie. Down. 2. Hips stay under. Up. Don't rush that rise of the plie. And towards the bar. And up. Hips stay in place. Great job, guys. So, a couple things. Just remember, as we go into this other side, some things to think about. Make sure if moms and dads can help you and you need to find a wall at your house, you can practice doing those plies up and down against the wall. Okay, remember that your ribs are going to stay right over top of those hips. And if we go against a wall and we end up falling forward, it means that we're probably sending our hips behind us. But we really want to keep everything nice, straight up and down. All right. Also, I know I was facing the side, so I'm going to do this facing the front this time. We want to make sure that our knees are going out over our toes, whether we're doing demi-plie or grand plie. So knees out over those toes, okay? Even here, and we're not sitting our hips back, but we're really keeping that turnout happening the entire time through, okay? So again, we're gonna work right hand at the bar. We're gonna work the left side. Here we go. Nice and rested. And arm coming up. 7 and 8 and demi and lift and demi and lift. Grand plie. Down, 2 and up. 2. Stretch it forward. Over. And up. And a second. Demi. And up. Demi. And up. Grand plie. Down. 2. And up. Up. And stretch towards the bar. 2. And up. And lengthen away. Hips stay in place. Close to 5th. Demi. And up. Knees over those toes. Demi. Take your time. Little demi. And up. And finish. Good job, guys. All right, so next up we're going to work our tendus, okay? So working our tendus, we are going to have a little more complex than last time. We're going to close into first every single time. For today, I really want you just to focus on 2 things. You can either have your hand on your hip or arm in second, okay? Wherever you feel comfortable with today. We are going to work demi-point to full point, okay? So again, we are going 1, 2, push, 3, 4, demi-point, 7, close, 8. So let's try that again. Again, if you need to focus on the tempo and keep that hand on the hip, that's okay. We are going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Tendu, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, plie 7, and 8. Okay, we are going to take it en croix, so we're going to our side next. Demi-point, 3, and demi-point, and 7, and close, and tendu, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, demi-plie, to the back, 2, and 3, and 5, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, demi-plie, demi, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. We're going to take a releve. Try to find that balancing coupe. And hold it. Okay? Before we take that other side. All right? So a couple things. Don't forget. One, make sure our front is truly ahead of us. Okay? So if I'm looking at you straight from the front, remember, our smiley faces are forward. Okay? So ankles going towards the front. When you're going to your side, it's really wherever your natural turnout is. That is where your side tendu goes. It is following the line of your turnout. And when I'm looking at you still here, when you go to the back, I should still be able to see those smiley faces. Let's not take it over to the 45. Our hips are staying nice and square, but we're also not letting our foot turn to parallel or to sickle and turn in. Make sure we're maintaining that turnout the entire way through. Let's try this with some music. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, demi-plie, and demi, full point, and demi, full point, and close, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, demi-plie, to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, demi-plie, and side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little plie, up to that releve, find that coupe. Nice job, guys. Let's try that on the other side, okay? So hopefully at home, remember as we start to work on those balances and things like that, don't forget about our partner. Our partner is our bar. And if we put too much weight into our bar, he's gonna fall down, okay? So give him just a little bit of light support as we go through this. Let's work our left side. So right hand's at the bar. 5, 6, 7, 8, and demi. Full point, and demi, full point, and close, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, demi-plie, demi-point, full point, and demi, full point, and close, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn those legs out, and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those legs nice and straight. 2, 3, 4. Even with that demi point. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little plie. Take it up. Transfer that weight over. You can go straight to that coupe, whatever's comfortable for you. And find that balance. Try to have as little wobble as you possibly can. Great job, guys. All right, next up we have our rond de jambes, okay? So remembering from last week, we are going to put the hand on the hip. We're going to work from first position. We are taking 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, close at 7, 8. Again, present that heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close at 7, and a little faster. Front, side, back, and close, and front, side, back, and close. Even faster. 1, around, and 1, around, and 1, around, and demi-plie. Okay, that might be a little brisk this time. Try not to let it be about your whole body, but really isolating just the leg, okay? If we're not ready to go that fast, you can give me another slow tempo one, okay? Where each move is happening on a count instead of doing the and counts, all right? From there, once we finish, we're gonna take our plie, okay? I want you to take your leg to passe, and right now we're just gonna do a flat foot, all right? We're gonna keep that hip nice and dropped, and then I want you to work on finding your arabesque, okay? Now, once you get to that arabesque, if you would like to take a chance and try it up in releve, go for it, all right? Here we go. Let's go through our rond de jambes all together. And 7, 8, and front. 2, and side. 2, and back. 2, and close. And repeat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 8, a little faster. And front, side, back, and close, and front, side, and back, and close, and 1, around, and 2, around, and 3, around, and up, plie, up, keep that heel down, find that passe, on your own timing, and take that arabesque. Again, you can stay here. If you're going to attempt to go up into releve, make sure your weight is forward on the inside edge of that foot. And when you're ready, finish with us in lane. Great job, guys. Okay, shake it out a little bit. Okay, and let's switch over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to work right hand at the bar, working our left foot this time. Please excuse Miss Jenna, she has to adjust her bar each time. Here we go, ready? Trying the other side. This time you keep that arm out, okay? And front, 2, side, 2, back, 1, 2. Try to make it nice and fluid. And again, straight legs, front, 2, and side, 2. Carry back, 2, and close, again, and front, and side, and back. Both legs are nice and straight, and front, side, back, and close, and 1, around, and 2, around, and 3. Keep those hips nice and square, and plie, up, and again, that bottom foot stays down, pull that passe up, carry it back, and let me see you try it home. Try to lift up into that releve. Oh, wonderful job, guys. So nice. Great. All right, moving on. We're going to kind of combine a couple different things. All right, so hands on the hip. We are going to work from our first position. We're just going to take a nice little tendu, a dégagé, a battement, a little bigger battement, and a tendu, and a dégagé, and a battement, and bigger battement to the back, 2 and a 3, and a 5, and 7, 8, and side, and 3, and 5, and 7, and 8, plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side, okay? Here we go, let's try all of that together. 7, 8, 1, 2, dégagé, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and side, 2, dégagé, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side, tendu, 2, dégagé, 4, and bas, 6, 7, 8, to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the back, 2, dégagé, 6 and 7 and 8 and finish. Great job, guys. All right, so let's learn a little something new. So today we're going to work on what we call frappes. All right, we have yet to do these in class. It's something new that we're introducing for our new month coming up. All right, so we are going to tendu our foot. So we have 5, 6, and a 7 and 8. So we're pulling that leg in, opening up that knee, and that knee is going to bend while our supporting leg is going to stay nice and straight. All right, we are going to from here strike the floor with the ball of our foot. Okay, so we have 5, 6, and a 7 and 8. We're going 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and a 7, 8. Okay, yeah. All right, let's try that just together, just the front ones. Ready? And a 5, 6, 7, and 8. Frappe 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All right, how are we doing with that? Everybody good? Okay, from here, I think we're gonna go ahead and challenge ourselves and try the side and the back ones. They get a little tricky, and if you need to rewind the video a couple times and review it before moving on, that's okay. Or if you at home just need to work on the front ones today, that's okay also, all right? So we just finished the last one, 8. We are going to take our frappe to the side, brush it out, 1, 2, strike, 3, close back, 5, close front, 7, close back. So again, as we did that, we just finished the last one to the front. We go strike, close front, in front of that, in front of the left leg, not behind it, okay? 3, close back, 5, close front, 7, close back. Now, when we go to strike, you can see it a little bit better from the side. We're not putting our whole foot down. It is simply the ball of the foot that is striking and pressing to that full point shape, okay? After we finish the last one to the back, we're coming still to that coupe shape, not way up here, passe, nice and low. We're gonna take it to the back. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna finish. Side, close back, side, close front, side, close back, side, close front, okay? We'll take it out, plie, and then we'll switch to the other side. All right, are we ready at home to try it? So we can go a little slower tempo. We're just gonna try that with just counting today. Next week, when we have our live class, we will try doing it with some music. Ready? And 5, 6, tendu 7, prepare 8. Strike 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To the side, close front, side, close back, side, close front, side, close back. To the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And side, close back, side, close front, side, close back, side, close front, out, and little plie. Great job. All right, now I know that one is super, super tricky, okay? For those of us who have never tried a frappe before, understand that concept is sometimes kind of hard, mom and dad. So again, if we need to spend that whole time just trying to grasp the front frappe versus trying to add or the more complex version with the side and the back, please feel free to do that today. All right, we're gonna switch over and do the same thing on our left side. Now, typically, we're probably gonna have a side that is gonna be a little stronger than the other side, and that's completely normal. One side is usually more flexible than the other. So if this one feels a little unnatural to you, it's okay. Just keep working on it. That's all we're asking. Ready? And we're gonna take 5, 6, tendu 7, prepare 8 to the front. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 to the side. Close front, side, close back, side, close front, side, close back, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and side, close back, side, close front, side, close back, side, close front, brush, and we're finishing.
All right, Mini 2, that is going to wrap us up for today. Don't forget to go over to the band app and take a minute and review your recital choreography. And I can't wait to see you guys on our Zoom rehearsal next week. See you later.